Okay, I am back. And while I was gone, they added this thing. Crazy guy, I gotta tell you. But before you actually start fighting him, you have to do a bunch of missions and quests at the side doing the Northern Quest update thing. Which isn't too bad, it just takes some time. You have to do some quests that takes so long to do, but overall it's easy, you guys can do it, so yeah. And now moving to the actual fight, as you can see there are zombies and there are red barrels here that you can use to fight the boss with, and you can use them to block the attacks from the boss, or you can use the red barrels to do some damage to the boss. And one thing that I've noticed while I was fighting him, Borealis doesn't deal too much damage, but still, dodging his attacks would be very useful, especially if you're a beginner, you don't have too much heals, so just use the environment to your advantage. So that just means you can use the frozen zombies to block Borealis' attacks, but at the same time once Borealis hits the zombies, they're going to start moving. So you best keep that in mind. And here I noticed that Borealis just keeps attacking the air. And once you get out of his range, he's going to start his ranged attacks. So just get behind some zombies or some barrels and you'll be fine, you won't die, he doesn't deal too much damage. Unless you're like me and you catch every attack that he throws at you. Like that. And yeah. And once the snow symbol at the top of your head fills up, you'll start to take damage and also your movement speed will slow down, so watch out for that. You can use the warming first aid if you have it, but if you have lots of heals like me, I don't think you'll need the warming first aid. You can just spam your heals while fighting him, which is an option that you might have or you might not, so that's up to you. And here I just spammed my heals while fighting him and taking all the damage. I'm freezing. And just like that, he's almost dead, and there you go, he's dead. And he dropped this Z card, which I don't think you can use, but I still took it because it looked cool. And once that's done, just grab your loot, which consists of a full set of the northern gear, this armor here, you can take that, and also I think you can get all the northern weapons including the flare gun, the flamethrower, and the scorcher, which is actually really big because you can use that to your next boss fight. I think there are two bosses here, Borealis and that other thing, the other winter boss. But enough of that, let's look at the Genesis collection. So this is a new feature in the game. It's like a shop where you can get blueprints and even a skin and also a backpack. That's cool. And of course, this is where you can get your repair workbench. Really cool, but you need lots of genomes to get it. I think you need to kill Borealis like 12 times to get the repair workbench, if that means you are getting 300 genomes every time you kill him. Because, as I said, I'm just coming back from the game, I haven't played in a while, so I'm not really sure what's new. But here's something that I recommend that you guys do, which is subscribe.